Soft, warm sand cradles my bare feet, each tiny grain a testament to the ceaseless power of the ocean. A gentle, salty breeze carries whispers of distant lands. I gaze at the eternal expanse of water, as the setting sun stains the sky in vivid shades of vermilion, tangerine, and pomegranate. The shore ahead stretches into the distance, an unending path of solitude and introspection. Thoughts flutter and dash in my head like shoals of glistening fish evading a relentless predator. Except my predator, my tormentor, is much less imposing. It is strange, really, how a simple sea creature consumes me so. I fight it at first, focusing instead on the distant calls of the gulls, but like the rising tide, the crabs crawl back into the rain of my thoughts. This fixation upon crabs, it's almost poetic, how such a small creature can dominate my inner landscape. Perhaps the universe finds some farcical humor in painting my mind in a perpetual ochre glow of crab shells. Their 8 legs, 2 claws, insect-like antennas, and shell-covered torsos offer a unique balance of alien grotesquerie and inexplicable allure. They straddle the terrestrial and the oceanic worlds, enduring in the harsh intertidal zone with a tenacity deserving of awe. How wonderful it would be to exist like a crab, immune to the existential worries of man and beast alike, to live without fear of mortality, because in your narrow worldview, nothing really exists beyond the next meal, the next change of tide. Oh, the magnificent ignorance of crabs! I am gripped with a profound envy, as nonsensical as it is surreal. But then again, am I any different? Have I not surrendered my every waking moment to the servitude of a single obsession, much like crabs to their relentless quest for survival? Perhaps the crabs and I share more than mere fascination. Maybe they are projections of my own psyche, a mirror to my idiosyncrasies. I realize these thoughts make me seem eccentric, unhinged even, but aren't we all? Look around. Look at the vast obscurity of the ocean, the transient beauty of the sunset. Isn't it the very definition of madness to believe that we matter in the grand scheme of it all? The universe exists in spite of us, not the other way around. Yet the human ego is a curious thing, always seeking importance in a world that owes us nothing. My eyes wander back to the pebbled shore, where tiny little crabs scuttle out of their sandy burrows. The tides ebb and flow, the sun disappears beyond the horizon, yet these crabs toil away, their existence defined by stark simplicity. How beautiful they are, in their obliviously marvelous ways. A sudden wave of empathy floods over me. Maybe my admiration for crabs isn't a symptom of my alleged disorder. Rather, it's a tribute to their remarkable lives. Watching these tiny architects, these wondrous survivors, navigate the moonlit sands, I am suddenly struck with an almost metaphysical epiphany. The tide is both the benevolent provider of sustenance and a cruel, capricious tyrant, not unlike life itself. The constant coming and going of tides reflect our struggles with the waves of existential crises. In the grand theater of life, we are merely humble crustaceans scampering along the shores of uncertainty and strife. Ah, the humble crabs! What grand lessons they impart! If only I could sit by a fireside with a hod of wise old crabs, listen to their tales of woe and wisdom. An absurd notion, yes, but then again, hasn't life been nothing more than a tapestry of absurdities? I stare into the glowing embers of the setting sun, a reluctant witness to the fading daylight. As the cool night descends, I retreat from the beach, leaving my